Hi, and welcome to the Fantasy Insider preview of tonight's finals match between the West Coast and the Western Bulldogs. This is Blake, who's going to join us for today's preview. And we're just going to have a quick chat about the lineups that we're putting in for tonight's contest. So, take it away.
Alright, so we have Western Bulldogs and West Coast playing tonight. Darryl, kind of run me through exactly what's your process when it comes to selecting your team.
Yeah, so I mean, tonight Moneyball and Draft Stars both have single game contests with big prize money, so I'm probably going to enter a few lineups. And my approach is probably going to be to try and cover each of the possible outcomes, so a West Coast blowout, a Bulldogs blowout, and a close game. A lot of the big successes come when you're contrarian, so backing the underdog, which tonight's the Western Bulldogs, gives you a good opportunity to cash if they end up winning.
Yeah, when Western Bulldogs the underdog?
Yeah, 24 points I think it is. Totals around 150. So if you're entering contests that go across the whole range of the finals, you're probably going to want to not put too much on this game with the low scoring predicted.
Yep. Do you have any kind of specific strategy in how you select your team, or is there any kind of key indicators that you use to, I guess, when selecting your team? Or
I tend to use the cruncher lineup, the sort of default lineup, as one of my options. I'll then go in and specify particular outcomes. So if you click on the odds indicator, for example, on our lineup cruncher, you can say this is the predicted scores if Western Bulldogs win by 50 points or West Coast win by 50 points. And in doing that, you tend to get a big diverse range of players, enough to cover a range of outcomes.
Are there any specific players that you have in your lineups at the moment that you would recommend for every person watching to be using?
I mean, I have different players across the range of lineups. There's a few that come up a lot. Jonathan Giles at ruck for West Coast is one of those. We have him in a bunch of our lineups tonight. Matt Pridis from West Coast, he shows up quite a lot. Trying to think who else. Shannon Hearn, perhaps in defence, 9,800 on Draft Stars, looks like he's a good option as well.
Cool. And just in relation to this tool itself, is there does this calculate weather and all that kind of thing, or is that something that every person watching should be taking into account?
I mean, it takes account the predicted game total that the bookmakers stick out, so it takes account that we expect there to be 158 points scored tonight. It does take those lines from when it was created, so we'll use those lines as of Wednesday and Thursday. So for example, the Saturday game has a lot of rain, you might want to adjust a bit more.
Cool. All right. Any final tips for tonight's game?
I think, our main lineup has more of a concentration of Bulldogs players than it does West Coast, and I think that's just an indication that Bulldogs tend to concentrate their points on specific players, while West Coast often spread their fantasy scoring at least out around the team. Other than that, I think we'll just say good luck for tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.